Jumbo!
Jumbo is hello in Swahili. My name is Lowell, and I'm going to be your safari driver today. Now, while we are out here in the Harambe Wildlife Reserve, I ask that you please remain safely seated at all times, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside this vehicle, and be sure to supervise your children. For the safety and courtesy of the animals, please refrain from the use of flash photography and external video lighting. And for the safety of those around you, as well as whoever sits in your row after you, just make sure you have your face coverings on and over your mouth and your nose throughout our safari. Now, if at any point you have any questions while we're out here, just shout them out to me here in the front. I do respond and answer questions just like a real person. I'm very interactive. Now, on the right-hand side are some okapi. And okapi are the only living relative of the giraffe. Despite those stripes on their legs, they're not related to zebra at all. And these tan animals are greater kudu. And those are female greater kudu. Males can get horns of up to 6 feet in length. Ahead of us is a saddle-billed stork. They stand 6 feet tall with a 9-foot wingspan. Now, female saddlebills always have yellow eyes. Males always have brown eyes. All the animals you're going to see out here today are wild, free-roaming animals. What that means is they can appear from anywhere at any time, so keep your eyes open. You never know what we might see. We are now entering the territory of the most dangerous animal in the world. Hippopotamus. Hippopotamus can weigh up to 5,000 pounds. They can run 40 miles per hour. And their teeth are 18 inches long and are razor sharp. Despite all that, hippo are herbivores. They just eat plants. There's 2 hippos sunbathing on our right-hand side, having a little nap. And there's some more hippo underwater on our left.
They got 40 miles an hour.
That's what I was thinking.
Hippos on a real run. Yeah, get back to the chop up.
And these birds here are pink-backed pelican. Named for the pink color they get during mating season. The hippo do not swim. They walk on the bottom of the river. And sometimes you can hear a hippo making a deep, throaty, chuckling noise called a wheeze honk. It sounds like a deep, throaty laugh. Everyone, please remain seated here. These are Nile crocodile on the left. Nile crocs can weigh up to 500 pounds. And they can get up to 20 feet long. Crocodile have been on this earth for the last 95 million years. Their species predates even some dinosaurs, like the Tyrannosaurus rex. And they survived the mass extinction that wiped the dinos out 65 million years ago. On our right hand side is a baobab tree. Yay! Baobabs are leafless for 9 months of the year, making them look like long, skyward-facing roots. That's mainly to help those trees conserve water, which they store in their trunks, to help them better survive during the hot and arid dry season, where rain is never a guarantee. On our right-hand side is a Hartman's mountain zebra. Mountain zebra have very thick stripes in their back legs and very thin stripes along their midsection. That's how I know it's a mountain zebra.
It's gotta be heavy on its head.
These brown animals with the really long horns are Ankole cattle. Their horns are hollow and kind of filled with blood vessels on the inside that better allow them to control their own body temperatures on hot days, like having built-in air conditioning. On our left-hand side are some African painted dogs, also known as African wild dogs. And these good doggos are actually the best pack hunters in all of Africa, catching 90% of the prey that they chase. That means they're better hunters than the lions. Also on our left-hand side are some sable antelope. Their long, backward-facing horns help to discourage predators, like lion, from jumping on their backs, which is something lions do to try and pin their prey. These clay pillars around us are termite mounds. Termite mounds are as hard as cement, even though they're really just made of clay, mud, termite spit, and dung. You know, poop. There's a Maasai giraffe on our left-hand side there. Giraffe are the tallest land animals in the world at 18 to 20 feet tall. Also on our right are some wildebeest, also known as gnu, spelled G-N-U, named for a kind of mooing sound that they make. Wildebeest will travel in herds of up to 1.5 million across northern and central Africa each year. Now, zebra love to be friends with wildebeest. They'll eat with them, they'll drink with them, they'll frolic in the sun together, and then if a predator shows up, the zebra will kick the wildebeest in the head to stun it for the predator, to give himself more time to escape. On our left-hand side here are some Patterson's eland. Eland are the largest species of antelope in the world. They can stand up to 6 feet tall just at their backs. The little golden animals on our right with the white bellies are springbok, named for their ability to spring or leap high up into the air. They can jump 6 feet straight up or 13 feet horizontally. There's two little baby zebra at the top of the hill on our right. If by little, I mean a 6-foot tall animal. When baby zebra are first born, they're already taller than 5 feet. Did you know giraffe only need to sleep for 30 minutes out of every day? And they'll sleep either standing up or sitting down. Giraffe don't sleep lying down because that would make their neck too vulnerable to predators. Other animals will sometimes use giraffe as lookouts because giraffe have excellent vision and they can see for 2 miles in a 240-degree field of vision.
Wow.
On a watch, that would be like your 12 o'clock to your 8 o'clock. Now ahead of us is an elephant. The average African elephant can weigh up to 13,000 pounds. And they have more muscles in their trunks than we humans have in our entire bodies. And on our left-hand side are some mandrill monkeys. Mandrill are the largest species of monkey in the world, weighing up to 100 pounds. This is a really big elephant, too. Now that elephant's a male, and I know that not because he's big, but because he's by himself. Male elephants are solitary, meaning they live their lives alone, or in some rare cases, little bachelor groups. Whereas female elephants live in large herds, ruled by a matriarch. A dominant female that does all of the thinking and the decision-making for the herd. She's usually the oldest and wisest elephant. Not necessarily the biggest. Looks like we just arrived at the red clay pits. Check out those big gash marks on the right. You see those? Those are tusk marks. Elephants will sometimes eat clay. Now I know that probably sounds strange, but clay has a lot of minerals and nutrients in it that elephants just don't get from a diet of plants. So to an elephant, eating clay is a little like when we humans have a vitamin. Sorry, we appear to be in just a little bit of traffic here. There might be a slow-moving animal on the road up ahead. On our left-hand side are some more elephants over by that baobab tree. Elephants are also very social animals. They talk to each other a lot, but they only make 3 noises that our human ears can hear. The rest of the sounds elephants make are below our range of hearing. In the same way that you and I can't hear radio signals or a dog whistle. Ahead of us are some greater flamingo. They are the tallest and lightest pink out of all the flamingo species. They get their pink color from a protein called beta-carotene, which is found in the shrimp that they eat. And a flock of flamingo is called a flamboyance.
Yeah, in the back is here.
It's a reference to their flamboyant pink color. Oh, look, there's an elephant over on our left, throwing some dirt on herself. They do that because elephants can get sunburns like we can. So they use clay, dirt, and mud, a little like sunblock. Rhino do the same thing, but they can't throw it on themselves because they don't have a trunk, so they just roll around in the mud like pigs do. On our left-hand side are some scimitar horned oryx. Now, oryx only need to drink water once every 9 months. They're usually found at the edge of deserts, and they get most of the water in their diet from the plants that they eat. There's also a cheetah on our left.
Oh, no.
You can see her in the sun at the edge of the hill there. Cheetah are the fastest land animal in the world at 60 to 80 miles an hour. They're only sprinters though, so they can't maintain their top speed for very long before they have to stop and take a break. There's another cheetah right over by my window on the left. You can kind of see it lounging on the hillside there. Now this large rock formation is called a kopie. And kopie rocks are favorite hangouts to big predators that like to use them to survey the savanna in search of prey. On our right-hand side is an ostrich. Ostriches stand about 6 to 10 feet tall, and they can run at 40 miles an hour. Ostrich eggs are so thick and so hard, you can jump up and down on them without even cracking them. And that little brown animal there is a buntabok. And buntabok are extinct in the wild.